After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
Back with another video. In this video, we'll be showing some receipts to detail what I was talking about in the previous video. We'll go back 30 days to be exact. This was right after the hack. Mind you, well, I'll let you guys see. So what happened exactly? Someone found an exploit in how our bonds were configured to interact with the DAO. We had our code reviewed prior to launch by several contract auditors, and yet this was missed. We won't name names and won't point fingers. And you read that and you think, well, when you are on the platform or anywhere for that matter, here or on the platform, do you see an audit anywhere? No, I'll help you out. You can go look everywhere. That little rug doc KYC is not an audit. The code. I spoke about this in a previous video. If you look at a professional website or professional platform like Olympus DAO, what do you see in the documentation? I pointed this out to you before. Audits. Isn't it funny that a platform like Olympus DAO has audits and a fork doesn't have audits, and magically they get hacked? Let's keep going. Specifically, an exploit was used on the DAO configuration within the initialized bond terms function called within our Olympus bond depository smart contracts. The exploiter promptly dumped 100% of their stolen Jade. Now, if you notice, they say they shut down the integration and they fixed the contract, triple checked everything. All bonds and treasury funds are safe. Why wouldn't you go get an audit right here? Stop, pause, don't nobody move. Just sit down for a minute and tell me what you think about that. Be honest with yourself. You're launching a brand new platform. You got hacked. You claim you've had an audit, several of them. And after the hack, you say you fixed the contract, triple checked everything, but no audit? Point number one, okay? We're gonna keep going. Point number two, they say they've already conducted several buybacks using our treasury fund. That's what they say. We'll be using the treasury as intelligently as possible to initiate buybacks strategically over the coming weeks while striking a balance with a safe backing of Jade. Have you noticed that they took the backing of Jade off the website? You don't see what's backing each Jade like every other DAO just about does. They at least show you what's backing each one of the assets. That there's the protocol native asset. Interesting, right? Oh, no, that's not interesting. Some guys are just whatever, it doesn't matter. But cool. Let's keep going. And then the wheels came off on December 15th. Replying to this tweet here, the tweet says, one of the bits of education you should consider is how to take profits correctly. It's all well and good for people to say they will never sell, but that's not true. It just means people will be more inclined to sell all their holdings in one go, which can be devastating. Einstein's reply is hold to infinity, meaning either Ride it to the moon or let it go to zero. Be okay with either outcome. This means investing an amount of money you're willing to lose. This is how the mega wealthy are created. They think in multiples, not percentages. And you might want to defend that. But if you go into the comment section, you will see people letting them have it. Like, for real, this isn't the right way to attract investors. Seriously though, you guys making this too philosophical and complicated and honestly talking too much. More action, please, and stop experimenting with investors and their money. This person says, prove to me this isn't another Ponzi with the same front end, same elevated APR, and same continuously growing minted tokens diluting the price. And someone said, usually you let it go to the moon or go to zero after you took out the initials. Now, this is my point number 3. Guys, is this smart investment advice to be telling your investors? You either hold it to the moon or you let it go to zero. Well, you see where the price is at right now, right? This is a recurring thing. So let's keep it going. Like I said, this is where the wheels began to come off. He said, Einstein, he said, bro, I literally said tomorrow, 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time in the tweet thread. You really need to learn to pay attention in the Jade ecosystem. Otherwise, this isn't the project for you. Sorry for being hard on you, but a little public shaming is necessary sometimes. And when he retweeted it, he said, if I publicly shame you for asking a question I've already answered, please don't delete your initial tweet. I know it sucks being called out publicly, but there's a silver lining. The collective gets smarter. And he says that the tweet said win airdrop. So if you're mad about me back to back in these videos, a little public shaming is not nothing bad. I mean, hey, Einstein said it himself. Now, someone said public shaming is a punishment, and punishment doesn't teach. It just shapes the behavior of the dominated. Boy, that's pretty good. Someone else said a good leader praises in public and shames in private. Someone else said, you sound like a strict immigrant parent. And someone else says, I love your intention. How about asking the person? Give them a chance to feel through what you're about to post. I believe there's a way to achieve your aim without publicly shaming. And then Einstein says, nah. What? Anyway, nah, public shaming is good. I call it the shame funnel. When speaking to a broad audience, I want to use the fewest amount of words to drive home a big point. And that's why I'm doing what I'm doing. Quite interesting. Last night, and I want to bring this all home for you guys. About 10 hours ago, they came out and said, definitely not going to do marketing just to make the price go up so you can unload your bags. That is cold.
Lately I've been losing my direction. I know, 'cause I've been trapped inside this heart of mine. Heart of mine. Heart of mine.
Take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember,